full-length animation made with completely free tools with truly consistent characters and cinematic camera movements generated automatically and in bulk. This is what a lot of people are looking for, and today I'm going to show you a fully free, professional, and practical pipeline to do exactly that. First, forget the idea that just knowing AI tools is enough to make a great animation. What really matters is knowing how to run each stage of the pipeline correctly, fast, and as automated as possible. That's what we're going to do today. And at the end, I'll show you how cinematic camera motion can make your animation stand out. I'm Daniel, a 2D and 3D animator.
And I'm Ariana, a video editor and content creator. On this channel, we share our tips, tricks,
and experiences about making animations and videos,
especially with AI.
If you're into that, don't forget to like and subscribe.
It really means a lot to us.
Everything starts with the story. It doesn't matter if you use like ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, or any other AI. What matters is your prompt and how well it's written. I'll put all the prompts in the description and comments. You can tweak them and repeat the process until you land on the exact story you want with new characters, locations, and ideas every time. Once you choose your story, I recommend defining and designing your characters right away. It makes the whole pipeline much clearer. You can do this easily with a simple ChatGPT prompt, and if you want more control, you can also generate location descriptions at this stage. Next, go to Google Labs and open Whisk. I've already covered this tool and other free Google Labs tools in a previous video, which I'll link above. In Whisk, you can generate images with prompts and use references for characters, locations, and style. Paste your prompt, set the aspect ratio, and generate. If needed, just tweak small details like clothing colors and regenerate. Do the same for side characters and locations. Now that we have the characters, it's time for the storyboard. But first, we need to break the story into shots. Then with this prompt, you can ask ChatGPT to split your story into 20 scenes and generate narration and image prompts for each one. You could generate each image manually in Whisk, but that's slow and inefficient. To automate the whole process, search for the Auto Whisk extension and install it on Chrome. After installing it, you can easily run it alongside the Whisk platform. First, you can switch the language to English from this section, and then to get started, select version 7.6.0. This extension is very simple to use and has straightforward settings. I should also mention that there are other tools like Autometa and similar ones that you can download and use for free as well. Now you need to write your prompts in this section to fully generate the storyboard. For this to work properly, we need to have all prompts prepared, each one on a separate line. We can easily delegate this task to ChatGPT. With the right prompt, it will generate all the image prompts for us in one go, and then we can simply paste them into Auto Whisk. As you can see right now in the bottom section, 20 clean and well-organized shots are already prepared and ready for generation. Now you just need to select the aspect ratio and the number of images to generate per batch. After that, we move on to the references. Here you can import your characters and locations if needed. You can also name them, especially if you've used those names inside your prompts. Now hit start and just wait. In a very short amount of time, the entire storyboard will be generated and automatically downloaded. As you can see, everything is ready and placed directly into the selected folder at the same time. You can repeat this process as many times as you want. If needed, you can tweak the prompts slightly or simply regenerate until you reach the result you're looking for. So these are my final shots, neatly organized here. In my opinion, beyond the importance of all the previous steps, this stage, meaning choosing character actions, designing camera movements, and generating the videos, is the most important part of the animation pipeline. For video generation, you can reuse the same image prompts, but in my opinion, by adding cinematic camera movements, you can create an animation that truly stands out. One of the best video generation tools that is both free and extremely good at understanding camera movement and character actions is Grok. Once you enter the platform, go to the settings and disable auto generation first, so you have more control over the number of generations. Now for designing camera movements, we need help from ChatGPT. You should design the camera movement for every single shot. After that, you can import both the prompts and the images into Grok and generate the video. Look how beautifully it combines multiple camera movements in a very smooth way, while also changing focus at the same time. In my opinion, it's outstanding. Now, if needed, you can try again, or upscale this video and download it. I did the same thing for all the remaining images as well, as you can see, and now I have all of them neatly organized and ready side by side. If you remember, we also prepared a narration text for each shot. Now I'll ask ChatGPT to put all of them together so I can generate the full voiceover. To use a free text-to-speech tool, you can go to Google AI Studio and select the turn text into audio option. Set the mode to single speaker audio, then choose the voice you like.
Ready to build something awesome?
Got a project in mind?
What do you want to explore?
What do you want to explore?
After that, paste the text here and hit run. And just like that, this is the complete voiceover.
Ari lived in an apartment where the window's steady care had made something strong.
Now there's only one final step left. Using CapCut or even its web version, we place all the shots next to each other and sync them with the voiceover. You could say the timing is already almost perfect, but I promise you that if you make small adjustments here, tweak things slightly, and pay attention to simple details, the impact of the final result will be much higher. Another tip I strongly recommend, since the shots generated in Grok already include sound, to avoid music jumps, simply mute those audio tracks completely and add your own royalty-free music underneath. This way, everything feels smooth and polished. I've done all of that, and now, if you're ready, let's watch the final result.
Ari lived in an apartment where the windows faced brick walls and fire escapes. But behind the last fence at the end of the block sat a forgotten garden. Weeds tangled the soil, and old stones marked paths no one followed anymore. Ari noticed it on walks home from school and wondered what it had once been. At first, Ari only visited to look. School days felt long, and new responsibilities felt heavier than expected. The garden looked the same way Ari felt, crowded and unsure of what could grow. Still, each afternoon brought another visit, and soon a small routine formed. Trash was cleared, stones were stacked, soil was turned with borrowed tools. A calico cat appeared one day, thin and watchful. It returned often, curling on warm rocks or pacing the fence as if guarding progress. The cat never hurried. It rested, stretched, and returned again, reminding Ari that presence mattered as much as effort. Weeks passed, and small changes added up. Green shoots pushed through the dirt, rows took shape. Ari learned patience from the slow work and pride from each finished task. Homework felt easier after time in the garden, and worries felt less tangled. By early summer, the space behind the fence had transformed. Flowers leaned toward the sun, and vegetables filled the beds. The cat slept in the shade, content and constant. Growth, Ari understood, came from showing up again and again, even when the beginning looked uncertain.
I hope this was helpful for you. Until next time, stay creative.